That's a great look at our location tonight. The home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. Hello, basketball. D.A. Jake.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, they're getting closer. Thanks, D.A. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic. Porter is out there with Gordon. Then there's Austin Rivers. And for Phoenix, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point. Crowder dishes to Booker. No good on the triple.
And Bones, Devin Booker capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Just a great job of Booker, able to understand the timing and the quick trigger that time.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Jokic gets it to go.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the 13-footer. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a pretty smooth release for a 6'10" center on the perimeter.
Paul passes to Ayton. For 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
With the floater, here's Jokic, and the shot goes in. Jokic has got 6.
Well, Jokic is big, Jokic is long, and he does a great job there of corralling that ball and taking advantage of his length.
Crowder against Gordon. Crowder kicks to Booker. Bridges inside the three-point line. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Doubled by Bridges. Here's Jokic. Rejected by Crowder. Porter with the steal. And Jokic slams it in.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Crowder dishes to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. And it's sent back by Jokic. And they're pushing it up. Passes it to Porter. Bridges with the steal. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, this guy should be a double-double threat and is still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding, which makes him a very valuable player in the league. Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
Jokic passes to Morris. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. And here are the Nuggets now. 4-point game. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Booker with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. And Morris throws it down.
The long arms of Gordon lead to that basket. Aaron does a nice job just staying active on the defensive end.
Suns leading by 4. The pass to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Johnson kicks to Booker. The 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. Green. And Green slams it in.
Yeah, you can't leave people open around Jokic, and the offense is set up to have cutters and movement. They'll take advantage of the defense if they sleep.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Sharch is checked in for Phoenix. Torrey Craig comes in for Mikal Bridges.
Now, Booker's a good passer, becoming better in that area, and he knows how to work the ball around.
Howard kicks to Morris. Howard, that's good. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the night. That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the key for Saric is to be out there and be aggressive, because when he plays assertive like this, he's going to draw some fouls.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
No good from Booker.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The Nuggets with another miss. The Suns have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Booker's got 8.
Booker to the cup with confidence. Feels like he can beat anybody off the dribble right now.
Morris outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. First one falls for him. And Morris drops them both. Here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. Saric passes to Craig. Back to Saric. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Fighting through the contact. Dario does a great job that time.
The Nuggets trail by 4. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Whistle blows, but that's going to be a travel. Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Payne dishes to Booker. Johnson kicks to Payne. There's the triple. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Johnson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after. Seeing guys from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Nuggets. We've got Green. He's out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Howard in at the shooting guard position. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja. Both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. For three, Booker. The shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Pass to Howard. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Saric. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Right side Millsap. And finished off by Porter.
I think Paul Millsap's time both in Utah and in Atlanta in the systems of ball movement are helping out this offense now.
Paul looking over the floor. Floats it up for Saric. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The Nuggets trail by 5. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. So for the Suns, Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric, and it's Bridges in for Johnson. And the Nuggets making a change here. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside Millsap. Here's Rivers, and then Rivers with the dunk.
Aggressive move off the dribble. You could see the confidence growing right now for Austin Rivers.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Phoenix leading by 3. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Rivers against Paul. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
Booker's such a good spot-up shooter, but when he gets on the move and he has that kind of deft touch, that's a pretty soft floater.
Pass to Rivers. Campazzo, defended by Paul. Outside Millsap. Buries the long-range jumper.
Timeout.
Millsap's got his first 3 points of the game.
Smart play. Millsap reading the defense and understands that this is his shot to take.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Jokic missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Passes it to Payne. Bridges, no one around him. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Bridges has got 7.
How
many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Morris passes to Jokic. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 10.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
It's hauled in by Gordon.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Suns leading by 3.
The playmaking of Jokic, so incredible. Creating this inverted offense. Bones, for your money, does it matter what position your best playmaker occupies?
I don't think so. And Jokic might be the secret sauce to that, and proving that from the center position, much like Arvydas Sabonis and Vlade Divac before him, can impact and also frustrate opposing defenses because you can't stop the center from making these kind of plays.
Oh, Ayton in position. Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Gordon. Porter with it. Working on Payne. That's good from Porter on the assist by Jokic.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court. Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Now, here is Morris. He's got 7. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Up in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nuggets. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
He had 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 steal.
You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Ayton dishes to Booker. Shoots the 3. Bridges against Porter. Bridges passes to Ayton. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Jokic is running.
Well, amongst big men in the league, Jokic's vision is what stands out. And I love it when he gets creative. He is willing to throw some tough passes.
Paul with the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Porter passes to Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Ayton.
6'10", 250 pounds. That's a big man out there, and he uses his size to draw the contact there. Nice job by Jokic.
Johnson, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Jokic kicks to Rivers. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Rivers has got his second bucket tonight.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
buries it from three-point range. 16 points for Devin Booker.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. The Suns making a change here. Saric is checked in. Phoenix on defense. Campazzo covered by Saric. Gordon deciding where to go with it. To the middle. 5 on the clock. Howard can't hit.
Yikes. Bad miss. If he could be more assertive as a finisher inside, he would be so much more effective.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And the Phoenix Suns criticized for trading down 5 picks to select Cameron Johnson at 11 back in 2019. Many felt that was a reach.
There were a lot of people who were predicting that Cam was going to be towards the back end of the first round even, and a clear case for a Phoenix Suns team who was dead last in three-point percentage, drafting for a need in Cam Johnson.
Johnson against Green to the wing on the left. Howard in the post. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 14-3 run. Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Howard.
Such a light touch on that finger roll. Classic move there.
The drive by Booker. He kicks it to Ayton. Johnson for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside Millsap. Now the pass to Green. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Saric. Inside. Howard with the steal. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Timeout. Offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
And the Suns call time here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Jay Crowder's checked in for Saric, and it's Payne in for Chris Paul. And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in.
Well, Booker still has some upside, one of the best young scorers that we've seen in the NBA in the last decade. He's already an established star, and the sky is the limit for this guy. Now he just wants more wins.
Rejected by Booker. Feeds it to Payne. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Howard. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
He gets that one.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
The Nuggets trail by 5. 1:03 left to play in the third. Here's Howard. A second chance effort, and Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 18 points in the game.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Crowder goes in. Kicks to Payne. With 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now Morris, he has 7. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Phoenix leading by 4. Crowder goes in. Oh, Ayton in position. No good on that one. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Well, the 6'10" Serbian Jokic is doing a little bit of everything. A decent scorer, a determined rebounder, and of course, an elite passer. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Morris inside, defended by Booker, and another miss by Denver. And now the Suns a fast break. Here's Payne. Misses the shot. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He's at the quarter century mark.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Denver will start the fourth quarter. Porter is out there with JaMychal Green. And it's Rivers. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Like that he gets out and runs that time. That's well within the wheelhouse of Austin Rivers, finishing on the break.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his second foul of the game. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for JaMychal Green. Knocked away. Ball against Morris. To the inside. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Here's Paul. Back to Bridges. He dishes it to Paul. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Bridges. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Off target from three-point range.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Jokic with the steal. And here we go, Nuggets running again. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Porter. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
And Ayton throws it down.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there, has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
For Denver, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Jokic draws the double. Rivers gets a wide open look. And the 3 off target. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. With 3, Booker. Ayton dishes to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Paul against Morris. Paul kicks to Crowder. Over Morris. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Yeah, there's no panic in the play from Chris Paul. Never lets that pressure overtake him.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Denver calls timeout. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
They gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Carter outside. Here's Payne. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam. And
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Suns leading by 4. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Back to Payne. Dishes it to Sharp. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, they needed that one, and Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paying off there.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Payne, got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Phoenix calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the Flames, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play straight.
Played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Sharch. Crowder comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Booker in for Carter. Rivers bounce pass. For 3. The offensive rebound. Gordon finds Porter. And the shot goes down. 12 points for Michael Porter.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Up to Payne. Shot clock at 5. Johnson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Pass to Jokic. On pass to Gordon. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight for the hoop.
Down low, here's Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jokic.
Shooting for Phoenix.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Rivers with it. Working on Booker. A nice shot by Rivers. For Phoenix, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Booker draws the double. Ayton, the pass to Crowder to the right side. And here's Payne. Johnson down low, guarded by Porter. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Booker looking around. Yes!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. There's 38. So for the Suns, Bridges comes in for Johnson. And Chris Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Jokic.
Look, Jokic continues to get confidence. He is becoming that guy for this team.
Booker the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. It's good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
They're trailing by 4. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Cans the 3.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Well, you can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to do